Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. It's Christina. Today's pick a card is no contact. So we're going to get some messages for people we have no contact with. They're out of our lives. We're not friends anymore. We don't talk on a daily basis. This is someone who, it could be an ex. It could be somebody you used to be, you used to have a crush on or something like that. But no contact. Let's see what they're thinking or what's going on in their lives. Before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. You ready? Today we got the traffic light going on here. Pile 1 is green. Pile 2 is yellow, Golden Quartz. And pile 3 is red, which is Red Jasper and Green Aventurine, sorry. Green Aventurine, pile 1, Golden Quartz, pile 2, and Red Jasper. Oh my goodness, am I messed up this morning? Red Jasper for pile 3. Alright, so pick the pile you are most drawn to, or the crystal you are most drawn to, and we'll see what your person's thinking about you, I think. I think that's how we're going to read it. All right, pile 1, if you choose Green Aventurine. Let's see, let's get some cards and see what comes out. I don't know how this is going to go. King of Wands, Justice, Temperance, Queen of Cups, 4 Cups. All right. All right, so this is the story I'm getting. I'm getting that there could be some feelings here. There's definitely an attractiveness here. So I kind of feel like your person's really attracted to you. And they want excitement in their life. Like they want to feel that, like that rush of a new relationship or that rush of doing something naughty. You know what I'm saying? They want that excitement. But is there enough here for it to be something? That's what I'm questioning. There's a lot of balance and boredom here. A lot of keeping things in balance and a lot of things, and we got boredom down there on the end. I don't think that there's enough. First of all, I think your person wants that fire and excitement, but I don't think they're fire or excitement. How do they expect to receive that if they're not putting that out either, right? I think they got to figure out some stuff here. I don't think they're exciting, to be honest with you. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like they expect you to excite them, but they don't put the effort to excite you. Or they wouldn't. Or they hadn't in the past. Something along those lines. Like, I don't think that there's enough. Like, they have to be, equal. They have to give what they want to receive. They have to at least meet you in the middle here. I don't think they're that type of person. I don't think they're a balanced person, to be honest with you. You know what it's kind of reminding me of? It's kind of reminding of me, like somebody who has a lot of money, like a very wealthy man who attracts maybe like a younger, very beautiful woman by their side, right? And they're not on the same level. They're not. But he feels because he's got the money, he could buy his happiness. He could buy her things and make her happy. And he might be able to do that. But he can't really reciprocate on the level that she might be on. And I know I'm being very judgmental here. And this is this is just an example. I'm trying to get you to understand how I'm feeling about this, where this person might overcompensate with one thing, but not. They want you to excite them, so they'll just buy you things so that you get turned on, and you'll excite them. But it's not really the same. They're not really meeting you in the middle. I hope this is making sense to you, but that's like the type of feeling that I'm getting from this. Like, they want that excitement, and they feel that for you, so they must be super attracted to you. But they weren't willing to step it up, and you got bored. And I think they got bored. I think they're boring, to be honest with you. I think they're boring. You know, it's like that person you date who just, you know, the only thing they'll do, they'll take you out to dinner. And you guys go out to dinner, but you don't really do anything else. Like, how fun is that? You know, like, don't you want to do other things? Like, going out to dinner, isn't that like just, doesn't that get old? Isn't that like the same old, that like, that's not special anymore. If you do that all the time, it's not really special. It's just something that you guys do, but you got to switch it up. You got to put some excitement into it. And I kind of get this feeling that this person just doesn't know how to be exciting. Maybe that's why you're not together. I think you need to trust your intuition on this. Like, if you're really thinking about this person and like really wondering what they're up to and if this could work, I think that's up to you. But it depends on what you like in a person, I guess. You know, I don't want to judge you for you like boring. You know, like sometimes I do like boring sometimes, but not all the time. Believe me. I want somebody right in the middle. I don't want anybody too high energy, and I don't want anybody boring. I don't know. Let me get some more cards. Maybe this will become clearer. Maybe you'll understand the feelings of this a little bit more. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So I don't think that this relationship would be detrimental to you in any way. Like, say you were to reach out to this person, you were like, hey, I haven't talked to you in a long time, wanted to see what you were up to, blah, blah, blah. I think, like, this isn't the person that can break your heart. I think you're okay. Right? And I don't think they're going to do you dirty either. I don't think they'll do you any kind of harm. I think you would be protected by this. So if it worked out, it would be okay. Like, then it would be meant to be together. You would be meant to be together. But if it didn't work out, I don't think it would break your heart and send you spiraling. I just feel like this is an okay thing. It's okay. Good advice from a wise person. So either they're smart and you liked getting advice from them in the past, or this is saying, maybe you need to talk to somebody about this. Like, weigh your options here. Like, why are you thinking about this person? Why do you think this is a good match? I don't know. Get some advice, maybe. Or trust spirit, because it feels like you're highly intuitive. It feels like you're really trying to tap into this person's energy. I kind of think you already know what it is, though. Most people, a lot of people. Well, I can't. I don't like the stereotype. But what I wanted to say is a lot of people don't change. But, I look at myself, and I've changed tremendously. So I don't like to say that, but I kind of feel like this person hasn't changed. They are who they are. They might have matured a little bit. They may have, there's somebody might be more reliable, or somebody who's more honest, something like that. But their core of who they are, I don't feel like they've changed very much. I think they're still the boring person that they were before. I think they want excitement. I just don't think they know how to achieve it. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting from it. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So maybe, all right, I'm kind of getting the feeling that they've never hit rock bottom, but I kind of get the feeling that your person's just not happy. They're not happy. I don't think they know how to be happy. And I think they're looking for that. I think they're searching for that. Like they're searching. If you could teach them how to be happy, then, you know, this could work, I guess. But they're wanting change. They are wanting change in their life. So maybe this would work. I don't know. They are wanting to change. I'm just, you know, I would be worried about, like, okay, they might change for a short period of time, but then would they go back to their old ways? Because that's like, especially if they're, you know, of a certain age, because they're going to be comfortable in who they are and what they, you know, how they've lived their life already. But then again, everybody can change. Every day is a new day. So again, this one, you'll have to make up your mind on this one. I'm not going to tell you yes or no. I'm just telling you what I'm feeling. And if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Forgive and forget. So I'm assuming that's talking about your relationship. Like maybe there's something that they want you to forget about. They want you to forgive them and forget about it. Move on so that you can have a new beginning, maybe. Or maybe they thought you forgot about them. Or maybe they've forgotten about you. I'm not getting anything really from that card other than, you know, this might be possible if somebody wants to reach out. But again, is it something that you want? Financial flow. I think they're worried about money. Isn't it strange how they gave me that example of the older man with money, right? And now financial flow comes out. I think that they're kind of worried about being taken advantage of, or worried that you don't make enough money, that they want somebody who, or maybe they're big spenders and they want somebody who could keep them in the lifestyle that they're accustomed to. I don't know what that is, but there is definitely something to do with money here. They have some kind of issue with money. So either they're overly concerned about it, they spend too much of it, or you don't make enough for them. Let's get some more cards here. Battle of the Blues. Take steps towards positive change. I kind of feel like this is your person. Like, they're not happy. I was getting that from this card. Like, they've either hit rock bottom in their life, or they haven't yet hit rock bottom, but they're headed towards it. They're not happy. They are not happy. And I don't know why you would want to be with somebody who's not happy. So just keep that in mind, okay? They're not happy with their life. I think they're looking for excitement. I just don't think that they know how to go about to get it. I just don't feel like your person's a fun person. I wonder what will happen next. Pause before action, though. Precipice of change. So something's about to change. So are you about to reach out, or are they about to reach out, or is something dramatic going to happen in their lives? There's a change that's going to happen, but that change could be anything. If you think it's a positive change and you want to reach out, then I'm going to say go for it. I don't think that this person can harm you. Like I said, I just don't think that they'll excite you very much. take a hint from a sloth. Yeah, see, this reminds me of your person. They're just very slow, very boring, very blah. But maybe you need to slow down, because look what it says. I don't know. This one, again, is, your decision. I'm just giving you the energy. You figure out what you need to do where this one's concerned. If you do anything at all. Like, you just might be curious. Have they changed? How's, what's going on in their life? And you just want to know. And maybe this is oh no, that's okay. They could stay in the past. I forgive and forget them. I don't know. You know what to do. Decide to be happy now. This new person needs to be happy now. But this could be a message for you too. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all the goodness in my life. So, I'm assuming you have good things in your life that you need to be happy about, and I don't know, maybe go in a different direction. Or they're talking about your person here, where your person has to figure some stuff out here. They got to find their own happiness before they can think that anybody else will make them happy. That's really what I'm feeling towards it. But, I usually get the last card as an advice card, so I think they want you to be happy too. I'll pull you a few charms. Just a few here. With two of my long hairs attached. Alright, here we go. Clip, don't hold on to anything too tightly. So, if this is something in the past, you might want to let it go. Just let it go. Or forgive and forget. Like, forgive this person for who they were and what they did, and try and start over. Again, it's up to you, but I did say that I felt like there's some feelings here. So I do think that there's feelings. But you might want to stay independent. Or be courageous and be brave. Either way, I think you're going to shine. I think you're going to end up being happy anyway. So whatever you choose to do, yeah, here's that attractiveness. Here's that Christmas ornament, which I feel like this person thinks you're highly, highly attractive. They're really attracted to you. Are you attracted to them? Do you feel the same way? Is there balance? You got to ask yourself that, because I think that's important. I think it's important to be in balance in all aspects of life, not just, one or the other. I mean, sometimes one person is better at one thing, and so they reciprocate that way, where you'll reciprocate in a different way, which is balance in my book. So, again, this one's up to you. But you got the feather. So I'm saying that, for me, that's telling you to just look for the signs. If you've been having dreams about this person, or you've been seeing something that reminds you of this person, then go ahead and reach out. It can't do you any harm. It's not going to do you any harm. You might feel stupid if they're like, I don't want to talk to you. But for the most part, it's not going to do you any harm. So if you're curious, go ahead. Reach out. See what happens. But, just keep what I said in mind when you do. So you're not taken off guard or surprised or disappointed, because you kind of already know. Alright, Pile 1, that's what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose my Golden Quartz, then this is your reading. Let's get some cards for you. High Priestess, Devil, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. All right. So I'm laughing because I think this person thinks you're toxic. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't mean you are. It just means that they kind of think you are. when you were with this person, were you wishy-washy? Were you back and forth? Were you one way one day and then the next day something else? Because with the two queens here, they're it's fire and air. It's just completely different here. One's fiery and passionate and fun and exciting, and the other one's very stoic and very logical and very smart, but like conservative, way more conservative than the Queen of Wands. So like some days you're like full of passion, and the other days you're like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I have no interest in that. That's stupid. But the day before you're like, yeah, let's go do that. Yeah, I think your person thinks that you're toxic. To be honest with you, that's what I'm thinking. Whether you are or not, again, it is a different story. But I kind of feel like that's kind of what they think of you. But at the same time, I think they're really intrigued. I don't think that they've ever forgotten you. I do think that they think about you from time to time. And I actually think that they think that they could be happy with you. If you could find your balance, if you could not be so toxic. I think that they would, I think that they think that they would be happy with you, or at least they thought they could be happy with you. I just think you couldn't make up your mind. I think something held you back from this person, to be honest with you. I think it was you. But I think they think about you. I really do. I think they think about you. Even if this has been a while, I think that person thinks about you from time to time. Maybe not every day, but I don't think they ever forgot you, that's for sure. I love that. Ten of Pentacles is my favorite card. So if they're thinking that about you, like that's a really good thing. I don't know. Let's get some more cards. We'll see. We'll see. But I think they're really, I think they really are attracted to you. I really do. Or at least they were at one point. Oh, disappointment in a friendship. See, I kind of felt that it was your fault. Sorry. I just, look, I say what I get. They were disappointed in you. You disappointed them. Like they had really high hopes. They had really high hopes. Like they thought this was going to be like the match made in heaven. And you disappointed them. And that's why I think they think you're toxic. Family wishes come true, though. I like that card. Because that card says that there's possibilities here. Like maybe their family adored you. You know what I'm saying? Like this could be something that works out in the future. If that's what you're asking this for, if this is what you're wondering. I definitely feel like this person had feelings for you. Whether they still do or not, depending on the time frame, that's a different story. But yeah, I think you disappointed them. Like I think you broke up with them or you rejected them. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get some more cards here. Let's see. Cyrus energy. Bringing harmony and balance. See that? Balance. If you found the balance between the two, that would make in their eyes, that would make you a perfect person. But being one way and then the next day being another is a different story. But if you found the balance between the two of you, I think they think that you would be their ultimate prize. You would be their ultimate person. Yeah. I think that they think about you. I do think that. And I feel like it could possibly work. depending on your situation. Let's see. I don't know. I feel a little bit of a tingle here. So like, I'm like kind of like a little bit of like butterflies type thing. So I'm kind of like, I kind of almost want this to happen. Oh, accept what is dying. I'm not feeling that towards you. Unless this is what happened way back when. Whenever you guys were together, or, you know, whatever situation you were in. Maybe this was they accepted the fact that it couldn't work. That's what that is. They were disappointed by this, but they accepted it. Like, they didn't fight for you. They didn't put up a fight. You know, they weren't one who really, they kind of just let it go. Like, it sounds like you rejected them, and they were like, okay. And they just walked away. They didn't say, but, you know, I really want you, or I really think that this could work, or I think that we could do this, give this a shot. They didn't fight for it. They just accepted it. And they walked away. You know, and that's not to say that they didn't have really strong feelings for you. It's just they felt rejected. I feel this disappointment pretty strongly. So I think that they were just so defeated that they were like, they didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to fight for you. They were just like, all right. They cared about you and your feelings so much that they didn't want to make you feel guilty or obligated, or they were just like, all right, if they don't want me, they don't want me. Like, I can't make them want me. Your person's a good person. I feel like your person has a huge, huge loving heart. Wow. I kind of really like your person. I do. Vacation. What's vacation have to do with anything? All right, I'm not taking that card so literal. They took a vacation from you. They took a time out. They took a break. So I kind of feel like this is kind of a long break, though. Like they accepted that it didn't work. They accepted that it was dying, and they just kind of stopped thinking about you for a while, because that was the way that they needed to cope. They took a vacation from you. But now, for some reason, you know, you're thinking about them. I kind of feel like they're thinking about you too. I don't think that they completely forgot about you. I just think that they needed a break. And they went and did other things. They moved on with their life. You know, maybe they went and, you know, had a whole life with somebody else. They took a vacation from you. But I kind of feel like you might be popping back into their head now. Just like they're popping back into yours. It's interesting, though. We'll see. What else comes out? Take a leap of faith. Interesting. So if you wanted to reach out, it might surprise you. You might get a very positive outcome here from this. I really like that. I told you I was feeling kind of butterfly-ish, right, in my belly, like excited. So if you took a leap of faith, I actually think that you would be pleasantly surprised. immense effort, advance, keeping up. Immense effort. It might take an effort. Like, this might be somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. So it would take an effort to get in touch with them, or it would take a lot of strength and courage, an immense effort here to reach out. If you're willing to work for it, I think it could work. I don't know. Let's get one of those sassy cards. Drop and give me Zen on that side. Pay the piper and move on. Oh, maybe it would take too much effort for this to work. And they're just saying, you know, just have respect for this person. They moved on. They accepted what was dying and they've moved on. And maybe you shouldn't interrupt their life. You gotta do what's right for you, though. You did take the leap. But then you got, you know, pay the piper and move on. So, you know, I guess it could go either way. But you really should do what you feel is in your heart. If this is somebody that you would really be interested in reaching out to, then I would dip my toe in a little bit. Like, get noticed by them somehow. Send them a friend request, or I don't know, like kind of find a reason to show up at their work. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, that might not be possible depending on what they do. But, you know, I don't know. Like, I don't want you to be a stalker or anything, but I don't know. But for other of you might just have to just, like, you know, it was nice to think about them. Yes, they think about me from time to time, but they've moved on with their life. So maybe just knowing that's enough for you. Oh, but here we go. You have a favorable outcome. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to the situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. You can take that many different ways, but whatever you do, whether you take a leap of faith, you'll have a positive outcome, or if you really feel like you should just move on, then you're going to have a positive outcome in your life. You take that how it resonates. I'm not giving advice on this one. Let's pull you a few charms, see what happens. This would be a journey, yes. It would take immense effort, yes, we understand that. But they're saying be smart, make smart moves. Could a change happen? Yeah. Is a change due? Maybe. You did get Cupid, so maybe. Look for the signs. Look for the signs. You got the feather. You got January, too. Is January somebody's birthday? Or maybe this could happen in January? Maybe it takes you that long to find this person. I don't know. I do feel like this is a soulmate charm. That's the two swans together. So it is a soulmate charm. That doesn't necessarily mean much, you know. We have lots of soulmates. The last charm you have is the little sea turtle, which to me the sea turtles are little survivors. They're little warriors. They do so much to survive in the beginning. Maybe they do a lot to survive in the end too. I don't know, but they're warriors. You know, they don't have an easy life, especially in the very beginning. They've got to dig themselves out of the nest. They've got to hatch themselves, dig themselves out of the nest, make it to the water without getting eaten. They're little warriors. So I kind of feel like the feelings have survived. No matter how long ago this was, I feel like the feelings for each other have survived. So if you feel like it's possible for you and you want to take a leap of faith, then go ahead. Give it a shot. The worst that could happen is this person tells you no. Then you go home, you lick your wounds, and you move on. You're only on this earth for a short period of time. You might as well make the most of it, right? You do what's right for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment, because all of those things help me and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, pile 3. If you chose Red Jasper, then this is your reading. Here we go. The Death card. The World. The Nine of Cups. The Empress. Three of Cups. Kind of getting two scenarios here. Oh, they just gave me chills. Okay, that was a big one. There's definitely a third party involved here. In both scenarios. I think a third party came in. So I think it ended. I think they chose somebody else over you. So I think that your relationship ended and they had a new cycle start. And they felt like this new person was their wish come true. And they felt very loving towards this person. And they celebrated being with this person. So either they're very, very happy with their new person. Or here's the second scenario. They're wanting a new beginning with you. They regret what they did. They regret allowing a third person to come between you. And they miss you. And they want to get back together with you, but they don't know how to make that happen. They still feel very loving towards you in some aspects, but yet I feel like there's still some negative feelings here as well for some reason. But I feel like there's been enough time that they've healed a little bit, and they miss what they had. I'm kind of leaning towards the first scenario, though, to be honest with you. They could want a new beginning with you, but I don't know if it's possible. It could be, I guess, but we'll have to see some more cards, and then you can, pick which scenario makes sense to you. But I'm kind of feeling the first scenario, that your relationship ended and they found somebody else. I kind of feel like they grew something with somebody else. I know sometimes that's hard to hear, but I got to be honest with you guys. That's what I'm feeling. That's what's coming out. And you guys want to know, so. Peace and harmony. Be careful. Do not take a risk. Yeah, I got to go with the first scenario. I'm kind of feeling that the most. So I kind of think that they've moved on and all they want is peace and harmony in their life. They don't want to fight with you. They don't want to be angry or bitter at you. I think they want peace with you. They're not going to take a risk to be with you. And I think that card is kind of warning you. Don't be careful. Don't take the risk with this person. I think they're happy where they're at. So, I'm sorry if that stings. gotta be honest with how I'm feeling. I think they don't want you to take a risk with this person. I think that you'll get hurt if you do. I wish I could change that for you. I do. I think they just want to be happy in their life. They just want peace in their life. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. See, I think you kind of already know. I think you know. You need to trust your feelings. You need to trust your intuition. If your intuition is telling you that this person has moved on, that it is over between the two of you, that you really don't see how this could ever work between the two of you, then you got to trust that. I really do think that they started a new cycle without you. And I think they have real feelings for this third party. And again, I know that sucks. I know it does. I've been there. But I don't want you holding on to something that you should let go of. They're telling you to be careful. Don't take the risk. They're saying you already know. You already have the intelligence to know. Make a plan. I think this is just saying make new plans for yourself. Make a new plan. How do you get over this? How do you move on from this? You can do it. Self-reliant. Yeah, they're saying you got to count on yourself. You can't count on anybody else to make you happy, especially this person. They want you to be on your own now. They want you to let this go. This is not going to happen. And you got to learn to do for you. I'm so sorry if this hurts you. I'm so sorry if it does. I do feel your pain, and but you know what? I think you already know it. I think you do have the intelligence and the wisdom within you to know that this scenario is over for this lifetime. And I think, this is just giving you some validation. Just make a plan to move on with your life and be self-reliant on yourself for now. You'll find somebody else. You will. You'll find your happiness. You just gotta let this go. Let go and have fun. See? You gotta let it go. Let go and have fun. Make a plan for a new life for yourself. Let it go. You can have fun again. You can find your happiness again. Follow the right rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. So this is telling me that if you're curious about someone or something, then you should follow that path, because curiosity meets opportunity. That means that there's going to be an opportunity for you to meet somebody new. Right? So if, say you're interested in taking an art lesson, you never know who's going to be in that class with you. Go take it, even if it's by yourself and you're afraid to do things by yourself. Like taking a class, you should be able to do it, because hang on. Sorry. you're going there for a purpose, for a reason, right? So you're going there with an intention. So try not to be afraid. Try to step outside of your comfort zone. Go take an art class. You never know who's going to be in that. You never know who's going to be at the easel next to you, or who's teaching it maybe, you know, or maybe coming out of class, you meet somebody else coming out of their class, whatever their class was. There's going to be an opportunity for you. So whatever you're curious about, like whatever you can do to keep your spirits up, to stay out of the blues, follow your curiosity, right? If you're curious about another person, you know, like if you see somebody who you're friends with on social media and you're like, oh, I wonder what they're doing in their life. Like, I'm not saying be a stalker, but maybe check out what their interests are. And maybe you could bump into them doing something that they like to do. And you might get an opportunity out of it. I don't know. But just follow the rabbit. All right? You'll know what it is. I think you'll recognize it when you see it. You'll recognize an opportunity to follow the rabbit where another opportunity to meet somebody will happen. So follow the rabbit. Sorry, hang on, I'm just like dropping cards here. All right, take off the brown colored glasses and find your new normal. Find your new normal. Be self-reliant. Start doing new things. Do different things. Do things that excite you, that make you happy. Right? Stop being so negative. Look at this as a positive new way of looking at life. You have new opportunities now. You have opportunities now that you would never have had being with somebody that you weren't supposed to be with. Look at it in a very positive way. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me the courage and the strength. So you know what the deal is. You know what the deal is. You just got to face it. And sometimes we need a harsh reading like this to be able to face it. To say, you know what, Christina's right. I got to move on from this. I can't hold on to this anymore, no matter how much I want to. It's not meant for me anymore. Let's get you some charms. You need to go in a new direction, okay? Get yourself aligned, get yourself centered, get yourself balanced. Start thinking about life for you, not for anybody else. What's going to make you happy? Let's do things that make us, our own selves, happy. And anything that makes us curious, let's follow it. Figure it out. It'll lead to an amazing opportunity. You will be successful, okay? Your angels are here loving you and supporting you. Okay, your soulmate is out there. You can find them. Right? You got April, so maybe in April, or maybe this is somebody who has a birthday in April, right? Just be courageous, be brave. Luck is on your side here, right? Get the eye of the tiger. Again, just be focused on your own happiness, right? Get that eye of the tiger in that. Because the Jaguar's here, and the Jaguar's saying that, you know what, I'm going to protect you. I'm going to protect you. You're going to find your person, and you're going to be happy. You're going to find love again. And you will make peace with this. It might be hard, but you will. All right, pile 3, that's what I have for you. Again, if this isn't something you wanted to hear, I'm very, very sorry, but it is what it is. I got to give the messages how they come out. I know, you might not want to like this video, but like it anyway for me, because I need the likes, and I need the comments, and I need the subscribers. Viewership's been down. I don't know why it's down. I'm having trouble with getting seen again, so I'd appreciate the help from you, even if you don't like me very much for giving you this reading. I still love you. Until next time, love and light.